Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're pulling back the curtain a bit on what it really means to be an alt link at Alter.
Right. Alter being that, dynamic marketing and ad agency.
Exactly. And they have this vision to be recognized as the home of limitless creativity. Pretty bold.
It is. And today we're focusing on one of their core values that feeds into that.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Ah, teamwork. But specifically, there's this one statement they use that really caught my eye.
Which one's that?
It's, I acknowledge and celebrate both collective achievements and individual contributions.
Yeah. That sounds simple on the surface, doesn't it?
It does, but I suspect making that actually happen consistently, well, that's the tricky part.
You're absolutely right. It's where the real substance is. Because Ultra's take on teamwork, it goes beyond just, collaborating or hitting project goals.
How so?
Well, if you really dig into it, it's fundamentally about valuing the people, the actual individuals doing the work. So it means actively recognizing individual efforts, making deliberate space to celebrate both things. The crucial input from one person and the big win the whole team achieved together.
So it's not just saving the praise for the massive campaign launch or the huge pitch win.
Exactly. It's about the everyday stuff, too. The meaningful effort, big or small, that's where the consistency comes in.
Right. So how do they actually do that? How does Alter make sure it's not just a nice sentiment that, gets lost in the shuffle of deadlines and emails?
Yeah, good question. They have some practical mechanisms in place. We learned pretty early that good intentions just aren't enough without structure.
Like what?
Okay, so take team meetings. They aren't just about tasks. They actually carve out time, sometimes just 5 minutes at the start, specifically for appreciation.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it could be a simple shout out like, hey, thanks to Sarah for jumping in on that tricky client issue, or celebrating a mini win, like finally cracking a tough brief.
So it sets a different tone for the meeting right from the start.
Precisely. It shifts the energy. And it's not just internal either.
You mean it extends outside the agency walls? I heard something about client meetings.
That's right. Even when we're presented to clients or in those external meetings, there's a conscious effort to acknowledge our team's work and sometimes even appreciate the client's collaboration too.
Really? In front of the client?
Yeah, a quick, genuine thanks to the team for the incredible effort on this, or noting a specific contribution. It really strengthens the relationship, makes it more human. Shows everyone's contribution matters, even in those high-pressure moments.
I can see how that would build trust. Okay, so that covers the more scheduled moments. What about spontaneous stuff, like someone just helped you out quickly?
Yeah, for that, the company-wide Google Chat is huge. It's this common space, always on.
Like a virtual water cooler?
Sort of, yeah. Perfect for a quick, real-time shout-out. Big thanks to Alex for the quick turnaround on those stats. Or sharing a little story about how someone's idea really made a difference.
A digital high five.
Exactly. If it helped, if it mattered, it's worth putting out there immediately.
Okay, that's the informal side. Is there anything more official, like for tracking or visibility?
We do have something, yes. We use the Kika Praise section. Kika is our HR management system.
Right, HRMS.
Yeah, and it has this built-in feature specifically for praise, so you can formally recognize someone's effort.
And that creates a record.
It does. It's documented, it's visible, and it sticks around longer than a chat message. It ensures those significant contributions don't just vanish into the ether.
That's smart. But sometimes the really meaningful stuff isn't public praise, is it? What about just telling someone directly?
Oh, absolutely. That's maybe the most powerful of all.
Yeah.
1.1 acknowledgments. A personal touch.
How so?
Well, sometimes just a direct message, a quick call, or even grabbing coffee to say thank you or great job on that. That can have a massive impact. It's personal, it's direct.
It shows you really took the time.
Exactly. It feels heartfelt because it is. It cuts through the noise.
So bringing this all together, when we talk about this culture of recognition, what does that actually feel like day to day? What does it mean in practice? And maybe, what isn't it?
That's a great way to put it. It means, genuinely stopping to appreciate someone's help, even when you're slammed. It means celebrating growth, not just the big promotions, but seeing someone steadily improve and acknowledging that commitment.
Giving credit where it's due.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Whether it's on Slack, in a meeting, face-to-face, and crucially, this is important, it means noticing the effort, the thinking, the grind, the iterations, not just the shiny final product.
Ah, right. Acknowledging the journey, not just the destination.
Precisely. And what it isn't, it's not just a box-ticking exercise. It's not about forced compliments. It has to be sincere. It's a mindset shift.
Can you give us a concrete example, like a real story from Alter where this played out?
Sure. I remember a team lead highlighting how a junior team member's specific insight really elevated a final presentation deck.
Instead of just taking the credit for the overall success.
Exactly. The lead explicitly called out the junior person's contribution in the team debrief, explaining how their idea made a difference. That's powerful.
Yeah, definitely. Any others? Maybe between different teams?
Oh, yeah. We had a designer thank a strategist very publicly in the chat for delivering an exceptionally clear brief. He said it made his job so much easier and the result way better.
So appreciating the input that makes your job possible.
Right. And we often see the client service folks, after a successful pitch, making a point to thank everyone involved, creative, tech, strategy, acknowledging that whole chain of effort.
And does it work for, like, the quieter contributors too? The ones who maybe don't shout about their work?
Absolutely essential for them. Recognizing someone in front of the team for their consistent, steady work, maybe they're meticulous with details or always reliable, that kind of recognition for often invisible work is huge.
It shines a light on different kinds of contribution.
Yes. And just the simple act of the whole group pausing after a success, acknowledging it together before rushing to the next thing, that collective pause is surprisingly important.
So zooming out, what's the overall impact when this kind of recognition becomes truly embedded in the culture?
Well, fundamentally, it builds trust.
Yeah.
When people feel genuinely seen and valued for their specific contributions, trust deepens.
Which fuels everything else.
It really does. We
Right.
see it boosting morale, increasing motivation. Knowing your effort is noticed and appreciated, that's a powerful driver. It shapes Alter into a place where appreciation is just the norm. It's expected, it's given, it's received.
Not an afterthought.
Not at all. It becomes part of the fabric of how people interact.
And presumably that makes the individual experience better too, more fulfilling.
Without a doubt, it makes the whole collaborative experience richer. It's not just about turning out work. It's about growing together and genuinely celebrating each other along the way. It makes the journey rewarding, not just the outcome.
Okay, so a final thought for everyone listening, reflecting on this. Maybe the challenge is next time you see great work or someone really stepping up,
Ask yourself, did I acknowledge it?
right, could I mention this in our next team meeting? Or maybe send a quick praise on Kika, or even just a direct message.
Have I used any of those tools or approaches lately?
Because really living this value, acknowledging and celebrating both collective achievements and individual contributions, it seems like it transforms everything, not just for the team, but for your own sense of purpose and connection at work.
Absolutely. It makes the whole endeavor more human and ultimately more successful.